It's time. Been waiting long enough, and it's time. So, what time is it? It's freaking shock time. I've already seen Jeff rocking and rolling on the freaking Razor 900S, killing it with the shock therapy. I had a short ride in that thing, not a ton of time in it, but I could already tell the difference. I haven't been able to get the ride height out of this thing that I've wanted to over the last few rides. I mean, I've actually taken, I've jacked this thing up. I've tried my damnedest to get it out, but these springs, they're just shot. I mean, everybody knows that the Polaris springs, they're just not made for longevity. So any of you guys out there, with razors, and you guys are lacking in your ground clearance, I mean, that's why. These springs, they just continually freaking degrade, and they just cannot hold up to the weight of these machines, especially after you add a few things on. It's just the way it is. So that's a big thing. You guys got to replace these springs. Whether it be shock therapy or not, that's a big deal here. And obviously, I want a better ride. They offer a lot of, benefits to the stock suspension, and we're going to find out. So. Yeah, me and Jeremy, got Jeremy over here in the barn. We're gonna jack this bad boy up, and we're gonna get freaking Gunner stripped of all of its suspension, get that stuff boxed up, shipped out, and then, which will be a couple weeks for us, will only be a matter of seconds for you guys, and we'll have the shocks right back here, and we'll be putting them back on. And then the best part about that is we get to plan a trip, go out and rip, and we'll let you know what we think of it. So, yeah, we're gonna get to work and start stripping these bad boys.
A little bit longer than a few minutes later.
Best way to get your shocks off. I already got the first 3 off, so we're just on the rear passenger side now. And basically, your best friend, 18mm wrench. Put that on the back side on your nut, and then just go ahead and take an air ratchet. I used an extension on every one, 18mm socket, and basically, there you have it. Perfect. Air compressor just kicked on, so I'll make this short and sweet, but that's it. I mean, easy as can be. Do that on the top, do that on the bottom, and don't forget to freaking, if you got live valve shocks, make sure you remove the electrical switch that goes up to your dash. Yeah, right there. So easy, just push that tab, remove that. There's gonna be another little clip on the back that just holds the wire up. Go ahead and pull that out. It's basically like a push pin, and yeah, you're free as far as electronics go. Air ratchet, 18mm wrench, and just get to work on it. Sweet, dude. She's shockless. And guess what? We get to go over here to something new that we've never done before. So that's always exciting for me. I love doing things I've never done. Before we ship them off, we're gonna remove the springs to save on shipping and just to keep these springs around just in case for who knows what. For right now, we're gonna tear these things off. And to do so, seen a lot of guys mess around with all kinds of different devices on getting springs off. I got this thing, pretty sweet. Not sure, haven't used it yet, but you guys are gonna sit here and watch us use this thing for the first time together. It looks pretty simple. I mean, we're just gonna get these things in here. You're just gonna crank down a couple times, compress the springs, and we should be good. So, yeah, we'll freaking do this for the first time together. What do you know about that, huh? So, let's see. All right, guess that's just gonna hang in there until we get it tight. Okay, so once you get your shock in there really tight, don't forget to freaking push down this bump stop. Sometimes you might have to get something, persuade it just a little bit, and you don't gotta get crazy. But knock that thing in. Sometimes those will get really tight on that shaft. But go ahead and push this down or pull it down. We'll get in here, can you see this? See how that's going down? So we're gonna move that down, and then we're gonna go ahead and keep compressing this. Hey, this thing works out pretty good, dude. I can feel the tension building now. She's starting to get pretty tight. I just got this thing off of freaking Amazon. I think it was like 150 bucks, man. Came in a couple pieces, we put it back together, or put it together, and wham. All right, so we got a gap there. I might have to lift this up a little bit. We're gonna take this off here. Maybe a little bit more. All right, so we got that compressed. Raise this up here. Should be able to get that off. All right. Now, you drink the hot down here. Should have probably did this upside down. All right, so there you go. You got your shock free. So you get that main spring off there. Then we can take this cup off. We're gonna thread this down, pull that off of there, and then basically just slowly release the pressure on this guy. Maybe keep my hands out of there for a minute. Okay, cool. Hey, not too bad, huh? So yeah, great tool from Amazon. All right, everybody, just a little heads up on some things here. When you're dealing with the front shocks and you got the bump stop in here, sometimes a little bit more difficult getting this down than on the rears. The rears a lot easier than what we've experienced with the fronts. But basically, I just been taking these bump stop. It's actually two of them squeezed in here together, one on top of another. And basically, I've been putting a screwdriver in here. I've been running a screwdriver in there. And basically, I just freaking pry that one down. So I don't know if you can, this probably isn't gonna focus, but you can tell that there's a separation. And I brought the first one down, and then I go ahead and proceed with the top one. So just a little heads up on that. If you try and think they're actually just one individual piece and try to pry it down all as one, really difficult. But if you do it as individual pieces, it's a lot easier. Pretty simple deal. I'm sure most people probably know that already, but I figured I'd throw that in there just to say hey. And that's it. But anyways, I'm on the last final shock and got everything torn apart over here. Shocks sitting here, gonna label them, gonna get them wrapped up in bubble wrap and box them up and get them up out of here. This thing actually not too bad, works pretty good. Haven't had an issue with either. So, and this actually even came with bigger arms. So if you're doing something, you know, automotive wise, cars, trucks, or something like that, and you got bigger springs, there's other adapter plates to basically let you do that. So yeah, pretty cool. This thing's not too bad and definitely makes this job a heck of a lot safer. So anybody out there interested in this, I'll put a link in description below. But yeah, worked out really good. So pretty excited to get these out and get them back.
A few weeks later.
Oh yeah, you know what time it is. Shock therapy in the house. Freaking rear sway bar links. Them things look so good, dude. It's just straight beef. Look at them things. Oh, can't see it through here. Oh, wait. I don't know, maybe. Anyways, that's it. Shock therapy, sway bar links, front and rear, looking good. And kind of leads us into today, because it's a, I don't know, Jeff's here with me. Is it like a, I mean, this is like my shock therapy, brother.
Yeah.
It's like a shock therapy day, right?
Yeah.
So there you see it. I just got done installing the shock therapy, front and rear sway bar links, and that thing should keep everything super tight and hopefully super flat. And in addition to that, we're about to wrap up Gunner. He's been on whatever. Gunner's been on freaking jack stands for way longer than it needs to be. And it's time to get this thing wrapped up and get it back down on the ground. We got something going on in a couple days, which we're gonna be able to test out everything that I've done. I'm really interested to see how tight everything is with the bushings, the ball joints, the sway bar links, and new suspension. I mean, that's what it's all about today. So before we get into that, I just want to tell all you guys, bunch of new subscribers again, and we appreciate you. We appreciate everyone that's been with us throughout, I mean, the very beginning. Really appreciate all the new subscribers, so thank you guys so much. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please hit the button, subscribe, you know. We are trying to bring videos as often as we can. We also work quite a bit, so you know, there's a little gaps in between sometimes here and there, but we do pump them out as fast as we can, as often as we can, and try to bring you guys some really good content. So stay tuned for up and coming videos, and just wanted to say appreciate you. And please check out lulusoffroadshop.com for all the latest Lulu's off-road apparel. We've been selling a bunch of stuff, and if we continue to do so, we'll just keep adding more and more new items to the list. So super cool and exciting. But anyways, Jeffrey,
Let's get this going.
let's do this, dude. Ha, it's gonna be awesome. You guys see the boxes right here. Woo-hoo. They've been sitting here too long, and I'm telling you, it's been hard not to rip into these things. First, we got to remove these Reese eggs wrappers. Oh, another update. I lost 7 pounds yesterday on my way home from work. Pretty much ate an entire 6-pack of Reese eggs. Probably put on 2 more of that, so yeah, bummer. But anyways, Jeff, you want to hold this? I'm gonna rip open these things, dude, because I can't hold it. I can't handle it anymore. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is like...
It's like Christmas, man.
Dude, oh, and then I gotta tell you something. Thanks to my wife, she bought this for me. I mean,
Christmas.
how freaking awesome. Thanks, Aim. She's a rock star. I think she just wanted the plush ride.
Right?
You know what I mean? And she heard about yours.
Because,
like,
man, is it plush.
Smooth. And she's like, well, I'm always bouncing around. I don't think it's because of the suspension. I think it's because I just freaking pushed the limits a little harder, but it's cool.
Hey, whatever gets you some shock therapy, whatever, right?
That's right, you know what? Gotta love that vacuum seal.
Oh my God.
Shut the frick up, dude. Shut up.
Shit, those are huge.
Dude, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Freaking bomb.
Oh my God.
It looks so good. So when I made the appointment and sent these things out, Shock Therapy did call me not too long after, and I had actually had a bent shaft. So awesome with them. They called me and said, hey, what do you want to do about that thing? I said, well, let's get it fixed. Can't be having a bent shaft, dude. So yeah, we got straight shafts. We got freaking Shock Therapy springs. This thing's tuned to perfection. Gave them all the information they needed, you know, how much weight was on the machine, light bars, freaking, you know, tool chests, all the different things that were on Gunner, and they got this thing tuned to perfection. So look at these, dude. I was kind of sad to lose the red springs, but now after I got these in my hand, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, you know what? I felt the same way, but it's totally worth it.
Come here. This is going to be exciting. So.
Oh, look at that bird. Oh, look at that.
So you guys know, well, you probably don't know. As awesome as this is, and everybody knows you got the gold sticker, you got what's going on. But guys, I'm not a fan of gold. Like I don't really like gold. So no disrespect to Shock Therapy. I had to have something done. We got a hold of Wolf Designs, and well, I haven't even seen them yet. These have been sitting here just as long as the stocks have been. Well, I got with them. They sent me an applicator. They sent me some bubble wrap. Not only those 2 things, but I got custom stickers. So
no, I was good with the bubble wrap, but all right.
These are straight from Wolf Designs. These guys are awesome. I called them. They'll work with you. If you got a color combination, something you want to send them a picture of your ride, and they'll kind of freaking custom make you some stickers to match your setup. Right here they are. So boom, these bad boys are gonna go on there. Here, I'll just show you. Come in here. So,
Dude, those would look bad on
still
mine.
gold edition. Still gold edition, but they're custom. So I'm pretty excited about getting these on there.
Throw you in some extra ones just in case?
Huh? Not really sure. I think so. There's enough for like everybody. Not really sure what happened there, but hey, whatever. So we're matching the red. We got the silver, kind of going with the theme that Gunner's already started with, and yeah, looking forward to it. One thing I don't know. I gotta be honest. Definitely doesn't look anywhere close to the size of sticker on these freaking.
No.
I'm thinking something's wrong here, dude. I'm thinking there's definitely something wrong. But, I don't know. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, so. Maybe not, but I'm thinking so. I guess we'll figure that out here momentarily. But, what do you think, Jeff? That's kind of whack, right? I mean, that is much bigger than that.
I mean, that seems like the size that goes on mine, right?
Yeah, what the heck?
I think they sent you stickers for a 900.
I'm thinking they did, dude. Well, we got a 900 right over here. I bet you they are. All right, Wolf Designs. What the frick, dude? Yeah, 110%. They sent the stickers for a 900. Right, Jeff?
No. Oh. Isn't it kind of nice though that, oh, well, we got a 900 sitting here. We'll go check it out real quick.
Right. What's a bummer is though, not gonna be very easy to get these on after it's installed, I'm gonna be honest. So, as much as I don't really love gold, I guess we're going with the gold. Sons of bitches. Damn it. Well, anyways, whatever. Alright, so, hopefully there's 2 in here. Sure enough is. Check out these fronts, dude. Well, that's a bummer. And you know what stinks? Because I've had them for so long, I could have already got them sent.
Right.
If I would have just looked at them. But you know what? I wanted to save all this excitement for everybody. So it is what it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think
those stickers will go on that one though, right?
No, I think that's still. I
No.
think they're still bigger than that. Freaking. I don't remember. I'm not sure exactly what shaft was bent, but I do think that it was one of the fronts that I definitely had an issue with. So, freaking awesome, man. I'm super pumped, and I can't wait to get these things on. So, let's get after it, dude. I don't think we're gonna freaking do a time lapse through this thing. We're just gonna freaking get these things on. I'm gonna pop back on here once they're done, and we'll get the ride height set and all that good stuff. And another exciting thing about this is, literally, like I said, 2 days from now, Wednesday, we're gonna go try these things out. And we're gonna go somewhere we've never been. None of us have ever been. Had a couple opportunities to go there. Things fell through, it didn't happen. So we've kind of been wanting to get to this place. Well, we're going Wednesday, and we're gonna try these things out. Jeff, you're coming?
Absolutely.
You'll be there. Austin's gonna be there. I got somebody else that's never rode with us. They're coming. New machine. It's never been on the channel, so pretty excited about that. See how that thing runs, and yeah, that's it. So, Jeff, let's go ahead and knock these things out real quick, buddy.
All right, we'll catch up with you guys. How's it going over here, buddy?
Oh, dude. Oh, man. I couldn't wait to get all 4 of them on. My excitement is like at an all-time high right now. We got the fronts on.
Yeah, zoom.
It looks good.
Let's get in on these.
Dude, I'm telling you what, I'm digging the silver because it's kind of just going with my whole theme thing. And, okay, guys, okay, I know. There's gold on there. You guys already know. Stickers weren't really the size that they needed to be. Maybe for the fronts, but not the rears. And,
didn't want to
after we
mismatch
pondered
them.
on it a little bit, I might just have to get used to liking gold. It just is what it is. It looks really good. And I like the original freaking Shock Therapy logo. I like all that. So, you know what, Wolf Designs, I appreciate you getting me those out. But, I'm gonna rock these out, dude. It is what it is. So, Jeff, I think there might be some stickers if you want them, but you might want to keep the gold too. I don't know. So, but anyways, we got those on. We're gonna go ahead and switch to the rears. I just can't wait to get tires on this thing. And so I haven't sat in this thing forever, so I'm pumped. But yeah, we're going with the gold stickers. Little update. All right, let's hit the rears up, man. Freaking, ooh, couldn't be more excited. So literally all 4 shocks on, and just tell me for a second, how good does this look? We got them Shock Therapy springs right next to that freaking sway bar link. I mean, this thing is looking good. We got all the sensors tied back in for the dynamics, so we're good to go there. Just so everybody knows, 70 foot-pounds on all the freaking bolt mounts for your upper and lower to bolt your shock down. So always make sure. I mean, we used the air ratchet, got it to where it would stop, you know, as tight as it would go. And what, we probably put about 4 or 5 more cranks on it
that's about
to
it.
make sure it was at the right, it was tightened down to the right amount. So make sure you guys use a foot-pound wrench and get that stuff right. You don't want anything blowing off on you in the middle of the trail. So Jeff's got to roll out. He's got to go to work, unfortunately. And I'm gonna eat lunch because Amy just brought me some lunch from our big sponsor, Lulu's Diner. Check them out if you haven't. And I'm gonna get down on that salad. But yeah,
So if we wouldn't have stopped and talked, what do you think? About 5 minutes per?
Oh yeah, probably
Like
5
20
minutes
minutes
per shot.
max.
Yeah, not a big deal. So I think most of the time is going to be involved getting the ride height right. But hey, maybe I'll get lucky and it's dialed in perfectly. We'll find out here in a minute when Jeff leaves and I get done eating. I'm going to get the wheels on this thing. I'll bring you guys back on to drop this thing down, let you guys know where the ride height is, let you know if I need to do any adjustments, maybe let you freaking stick around for that. And we'll be ready to go, dude. I'm so pumped.
Exciting.
I'm so pumped. I'm excited. I can't wait for Wednesday. And yeah, I can't wait to bring you guys along. Super exciting. And yeah, anyways, you better go, dude. You need to get some rest. Holy smokes. We got her done. Wheels are on. Lug nuts are semi-tight. Getting ready to drop the back end. Oh, this is just, I can't even explain to you guys what such a good feeling this is to have this wrapped up. It has been a journey, pretty much doing a complete refresh on Gunner for this season, and I'm excited that it's coming to a close. And one last thing, I guess I didn't tell you guys in an earlier video or at any time, even during the shock install, I literally removed my primary, secondary clutches and completely clean the sheaves. I mean, literally cross-hatched the crap out of them. Got all the old burn-up rubber crap off of the sheaves to make them have some super gription. So really excited about that. Brand new OEM belt. I do have a couple of freaking Evo World's Bests up there. Basically just gonna hold on to those for some spares and whatnot. So I'm gonna rock the OEM. I don't know, just want to get a feel for that. I feel like I've had better luck with the OEM, and I'm going to do some real testing now that I got my sheaves cleaned and everything is good to go. So we'll run this. If we have a failure, we'll put the World's Best on there, and we'll run that, but we'll do a complete sheaves cleaning again, make sure all the clutches are super awesome, and test it that way so it's a fair comparison. But that's for another day, and right now we're going to drop down this jack. Here we go, finally putting Gunner back down on the ground. Hell yeah. Oh yes. Gosh, been waiting to do that for a long time. I'm gonna pull this thing ahead, scrub it out a little bit, and then well, first thing too, after I scrub it out and before I measure, I'm gonna go through, check tire pressure in every tire, make sure I got the right amount that's dictated on the sidewall here. And for you guys that don't know, quick little freaking tip. I know a lot of people adjust air pressures for whatever type of riding, which is fine, all good. But if you actually want to get your exact ply rating for the tires that you bought, you have to run the manufactured tire pressure that's recommended, not what Polaris recommends in their manual, unless it's stock OEM tires. If it's aftermarket tires, make sure you put the tire pressure to what the sidewall says, and then you will achieve your exact ply rating. So anyways, I'm gonna pull this thing forward, rock it back a couple times, come to a nice gradual stop. We're gonna measure ride height front and back, and we're gonna go from there. But before that, what do you guys think? I really like the silver springs, looking really good, and I do not mind the gold sticker. Ha! Well, I don't. It actually looks really good. So probably not gonna change them. But I am gonna have Wolf Design send me out the right size, just in case one day I wanna change them. But anyways, for now, it's good to go. So, all right, here we go. Feels different. Might sound crazy to say that, but it feels different. So you guys just see me scrub it out a little bit. Nothing too crazy. No dramatic instant stops or any brake checks or anything like that. Just forward and back a couple times. Come to a gradual, nice stop. And they also said make sure you do that in low. So I talked to the guys at Shock Therapy. They said check all your ride heights, do all that stuff in low if you have dynamic. So. Or soft, sorry, soft. Make sure it's in soft. Okay, now that we have that addressed, let's check these ride heights. I'm hoping that they're close. If we have to do a little bit of adjustment, that's okay. Let me find a tape measure. Oh, where that would be, I have no idea. I've been organized and changing, switching things around here, so. Maybe I got one in here? Yes, I do. Boom, got lucky. Oh man, I'm ready to get out and ride. All right, I'm gonna set you guys down for just a second, measure this thing out, see what we got. 16 inches. I mean, 16 on the freaking button. Oh, I don't know. That's that's a good sign. Did you guys see that? I don't even know if you've seen that. I guess you probably can't see that, can you? I don't know. Let me see. See if I can bring you over here, lean you up against this tire. Is that gonna work? Here, you see me? Check this out. Let me turn the tape here for you so you can actually see. Can you see the 16? I don't know. Well, maybe from your angle, might not look like it, but dude, she's 16. She's freaking 16. I'm freaking pumped. Yes. All right, come on. Let's hope the back is solid. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, this will be nice. Come on. Be good to me here. Okay. You want 15 and a half in the back? At 16 and a quarter. So, might need a little adjustment there. That's not bad. That's not terrible. All right, so, I'm gonna do a little bit of refinement on that. I'll get right back here with you, okay? Well, hey, you look like a dirt ball.
We were just riding the dirt bike.
Dude, tell them your little story you just told me.
Nah, Ashton can tell him.
Not.
Come on, dude.
Nah.
What happened?
Wreck the dirt bike.
Oh my gosh. So, boys are home from school. Austin's home from work. Austin's gonna help me finish measuring out the freaking shock therapy setup on Gunner. So Ashton decided to jump on the freaking dirt bike, which you guys haven't seen yet. So we picked this up from James, our freaking good buddy, Polaris mechanic, that freaking moved to Oregon. Anyways, good dude. He freaking rebuilt this thing. And he said, man, I don't really need to take it with me. You know anybody that's interested? I said, yes, I do. We are. So, you know what? We can take this with us to Glamis, other ride parks, and we can just rip this thing around, have fun. Whatever happens, happens with it. And that's pretty much what just happened. Homeboy tried to jump the driveway.
No, it was supposed to be a wheelie out of the divot.
Huh?
It really was just
Out of the ditch.
It was a wheelie out of the ditch.
It was a bike fly out of the ditch.
So what happened? You did a little Ghost Rider?
No, dude, it just went straight up in the air and just kept going.
He just left, jumped Jeff's whole driveway. So however long that the driveway is, it just cleared it into the flower bed.
Into the brand new
Into the
bricks
brick flower bed.
around our flower bed. So yeah, juiced it a little too much. Power band got a hold of it. But anyways, Austin's here gonna help me finish measuring this out. And I got these two toolboxes, and I weighed this one, 30 pounds. This one was a little heavy, so I pulled this drawer out, took everything out of the top. It's at 51 pounds. I know I told Shock Therapy I carry my tool chest, cooler, whatever. It's usually got about 50 pounds in it. Maybe not when it's a cooler, but when the tools are in there, it's 50 pounds. And I obviously need to be sitting in the cockpit to get this thing measured up. So where'd he go? Oh, great. Anyways, our help's left. So here, Ashton, hold this. I'm gonna get these toolboxes in here. So at least we got that dialed in. I would have used my regular toolbox, but it's over at Jeff's and his room. But all right, so we got the toolbox in there. I'm gonna sit in here, Austin. You wanna grab that tape measure, and then let's get the measurement front and back. It needs to be 16 in the front, 15 and a half in the back.
For clearance?
Yep, from the ground to the
Bottom of your skid
skid
plate?
plate, yep. Hopefully we're close. I think I was just a smudge heavy on the front, so I think this probably put it perfect. Probably put it perfect. Hopefully.
More like 16 inches.
That's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
Damn, good. All right, open 15 and a half in the back.
15 and a half?
Yep. Should be setting good, man. I'm thinking Shock Therapy dialed this thing to perfection. Find out in a second.
This looks more like 16 and a half.
16 and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have to do some adjusting there.
Yeah, it's 16.5 all day.
Okay, well, you know what? I also put a passenger, which would have been Mom in here. So Ashton, why don't you send in her real quick? And then just re-measure it real fast, buddy. So it might be up a little higher just because of the lack of weight.
Does turning it on and having it in comfort, sport?
I called shock therapy today, talked to them. They said to do this in comfort, so we're set.
But is it on?
Yeah,
Like
we're good. I scrubbed it out in comfort and we'll do it.
All right.
So, take a measurement now.
Take the camera real quick.
Yeah. Dude, doesn't this feel higher? Like just sitting in here, this thing feels higher. Like it's amazing, like how much those stock springs really start to sag over time. And that's one of the big deals why shock therapy is such a good way to go with these Turbo S's, because the stock Polaris springs, they just sag and you can't get that back. With the shock therapy springs, obviously, they're gonna sag once from a time from when you first put them on. So I'm happy with that. Till about 300-400 miles, and then you want to recheck it. You might have to readjust it, but just keep everything, you know, at that 16, 15 and a half. If it's Turbo S, might be different for your machine, but you know, just check with them and make sure that's right. But yeah, these have a one-time sag, and then they're good for life. So super pumped. Doesn't it look like it sits up so much higher? Oh yeah. Oh dude, huge. So I'm sure we were dropped down quite a bit over the last year or so with the stock springs on there. So sweet. Now that's it, guys. So that's the shock therapy suspension kit installed. That's the freaking sway bar links. All good stuff, I gotta tell you. I mean, just looking at this stuff, having it in my hand, them sway bar links are beefy, looking good. The springs, the shocks, everything awesome. Freaking heck yeah, shock therapy for the win on this one. Can't wait to get it out, and you guys will see that action coming right now. Get any air on that?
A little bit.
Huh?
You got some air.
Nothing too crazy? Yeah, it's all right. Freaking suspension is freaking phenomenal. I can't believe it. I mean, guys, I can't believe this suspension. It is no joke. Seriously, if it is in your budget to get shock therapy, just do it. It'll by far be the best upgrade you do on your machine, hands down, no matter what. No joke. I don't care what you got. Light bars, mirrors, freaking seats, I mean, tunes, exhaust. It's the best thing you can do. Promise you. It's phenomenal. I've been riding around in Sandy all day, and we're hitting freaking, I mean, whoops here and there, and I mean, you can feel every bit of it, even when we soften it up. It's still, I mean, not to knock the Walker Evans and all that stuff. I mean, that shit is good, but nothing compares to shock therapy. I'm telling you right now. It's money well spent. I don't care if it's $5 grand. It would be worth it. Don't ever make it $5 grand. But you guys get what I'm saying. We're gonna hit this serpent real quick, and then I think we're gonna get out of here. So let's go hit this real quick. We'll get back on here and give you one last final thought maybe. And it's gonna be a wrap. If you can hear this, if this is usable,
Kick ass.
I could say it a million times. Amy just said it best. These shocks are kick-ass. they're just kick-ass. So I'm super happy I got them. Babe, you got these for my birthday and Christmas
Yep.
last year, and man,
Money well spent.
yeah, I appreciate it big
Buy
time.
them what they'll use.
Huh?
I said buy them what they'll use.
That's right, you know, it's better than some kind of goofy gift that's sitting in the corner of a closet forever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, thumbs up, shock therapy for the win. I think Sandy needs some.
I think so too.
Gosh. So,
Whew, she's
I
next.
don't know. We're out of here, guys. Like the video, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Peace
And,
out.
Just subscribe. I like this stuff. I mean, how can you not? If you're into off-roading, keep following us.
We got
We're
more
having
stuff.
a blast. And we're gonna keep doing it. We got so many more exciting things coming up, and a lot of big rides. We'll see ya later.